pass those down.
Can you just clear up? There's some reports in the FT that that your relationship with President Trump has cooled a bit because you didn't meet him at Mar-a-Lago last week.
Do you know what? Journalists speculate about all sorts of things, and I wouldn't want to rob you of a living, so you can go on speculating about my relationship with President Trump. That's just fine. You know, look, he's a friend of mine. I agree with many things that he does. I don't agree with other things that he does. His style is not to the liking of many British people, but we should recognise we're lucky to have an American president that actually likes us. And I think Ed Davies' idea that the King should cancel the visit to America is a really immature and stupid idea. We've had our ups and downs with America over the years. We'll have them in the years to come. My worry right now is that America as a whole is losing respect for us. And frankly, if it's going to take 2 weeks for HMS Dragon to get to Cyprus, I think the rest of the world is losing respect for us. So it's about time we started respecting ourselves, getting a government that was patriotic, put our British forces first, ended this witch hunt against ex-servicemen, make sure our veterans aren't sleeping rough on the streets, whilst young men who come by dinghy are put in 4-star hotels, and a complete change of approach. That's what we're calling for. Thank you.
Nehal Gohil from The Guardian. I have 2 questions. First for Farage. The war in Iran will impact the bills of millions across the UK. Members of your party have said the UK should join the bombing. How will you be able to help British people dealing with increasing bills when you are backing the war? And to Genric, you talk about net zero madness, but you previously supported net zero under the Conservatives. Why have you changed your mind?
Look, the point about this is, we didn't start the war. We didn't start the Ukraine war. We didn't start this war. There are events that happen in the world that are beyond our control. But what we can do is to make sure we're in a position to withstand shocks. For a country to be down to 2 days of gas supplies shows incompetence on a level that is absolutely astonishing. And let me tell you something. If this time next week the Straits of Hormuz are flowing freely, the oil price will be back to where it was before the war started.
And as regards net zero, well, I think I was the second after Jacob Rees-Mogg in the Conservative Party to say that net zero 2050 was a complete fantasy. It was never going to be achieved, that it was impoverishing our country and deindustrialising what little remains of our heavy industry right now. It was a terrible mistake. Putting that into law without even a vote in Parliament. I mean, there was more of a debate on banning plastic straws than there was on the biggest change to our economy since the Industrial Revolution. It was a huge mistake, and all of us who are involved in that should appreciate it. What we've got to do now is move forward and have a sensible policy as a country, and that's what we're going to do with the Reform government.
Yes, and you know, Reform are very willing to accept sinners that repent of their previous ills. And with that, we'll end the press conference. Thank you.
Thank you.